The mind is a wild storm, churning with desires, anxieties, and the ego's shadow. We cling to the fruits of our labor like a dying leaf on branches. But beneath the turbulence lies a quiet strength, an eternal pulse of divine truth. Arjuna stands frozen on the battlefield, caught between duty and the heavy weight of grief. He looks toward his charioteer, Krishna, the divine master of the cosmic dance of life. Krishna smiles, knowing that the greatest battles are fought within the chambers of hearts. The Lord speaks to the shivering warrior, offering the secret of living without fear. He commands Arjuna to renounce all actions to the divine, relinquishing the heavy ego. This is not an abandonment of duty, but a liberation from the crippling anxiety. To act without desire is to walk through fire without being touched by flames. Mental fever arises when we tether our happiness to the outcome of our deeds. Krishna teaches that when you center the mind on the self, you find balance. The ego demands credit, but the soul finds fulfillment simply in the sacred service. This verse is the key to mastering the art of being a divine instrument. Your only duty is to perform the task at hand with absolute, pure devotion. Renounce all actions in me, Krishna says, with the mind centered on the self. Free from hope, you become an unconquerable force in the tapestry of universal life. Free from egoism, the weight of the world lifts from your tired, aching shoulders. Vigata Jvara, the fever of the mind, vanishes when you embrace this sacred, timeless path. You are the archer, but the arrow is guided by the hand of infinity. There is no anxiety in surrender, only the grace of fulfilling your higher purpose. Imagine the stillness of the deep ocean, untouched by the storms upon the surface. That is the state of the yogi who acts without craving the bitter fruit. Every action becomes an offering, a fragrance rising to meet the divine cosmic presence. Fight, Arjuna, not for land, but for the integrity of your own immortal soul. Fight, free from the fever of expectation that binds you to this earthly realm. Your identity is not found in victory or defeat, but in your unwavering devotion. The battlefield of life demands your presence, not your attachment to the final result. When you act in union with the divine, you are never truly acting alone. The universe moves through you, performing its work with effortless, ancient, rhythmic precision. Cast aside the burden of the past and the fear of the future moments. Be present, be clear, and be the vessel for the light to flow through. This is the essence of the Bhagavad Gita, whispered across the winds of time. It is the roadmap for those who seek to rise above the common sorrow. Hold your mind steady as a lamp flame in a windless, dark, quiet place. Now witness your actions as a silent observer watching the ripples on a stream. Do not seek the fruit, for the fruit is merely a distraction from doing. Do not flee from the struggle, for the struggle is your greatest teacher today. Integrate this wisdom into the fabric of your daily life, moment by every moment. When you are centered, the chaos around you ceases to have any real power. You are the witness of the play, not the prisoner of the stage lights. Carry this truth as a shield against the fever of the demanding, noisy world. The divine works through the selfless heart that has surrendered all its heavy pride. Victory or defeat matters not to the one who walks in eternal, peaceful union. Your duty is a sacred offering given back to the source of all life. Every step you take is a pilgrimage if your heart is truly surrendered now. Release the grip of your ego, and you will find your true, infinite self. The mental fever is cured by the cold water of pure, detached, conscious awareness. Arjuna finds his resolve not by thinking, but by letting go of the doubt. You too can find this power within the quiet depths of your own soul. Embrace the call to action, but walk with the lightness of a passing cloud. No hope for glory, no fear of shame, just the purity of the deed. This is the yoga of action, the path of the wise throughout all ages. May your mind remain firm, anchored in the truth of your divine inner nature. May your actions be a symphony played for the joy of the eternal witness. The battle is won before it begins when you relinquish the pride of ownership. Be the bridge between heaven and earth, connecting the mundane to the truly sacred. The Gita remains a beacon, guiding us home through the fog of our minds. Take this wisdom, hold it close, and walk forward with a quiet, joyful spirit. In the name of the eternal, let your life be a beautiful, selfless song.